This episode is sponsored by the Edgepunk ASEPresents collab. Check it out. On with the review. I'm in Salad and I saw Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It is directed by Fran Rubel-Kusi, written by Joss Whedon. If you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This was requested by a Patreon. If you'd like to fast track a movie review, patreon.com/ASEPresents. On with the review. This movie follows Buffy. She's in high school. She has a bunch of friends. She's dating the captain of the basketball team. She has it all. However, there's this weird guy who is like, hey, let me follow you everywhere. And of course, Buffy's first reaction is correct, which is to be cautious of it and to be weirded out. It takes this old man a little bit of a talking, and it gets to the point where he has to talk about her dreams. She's like, how do you know about my dreams? You must be real then. And then she goes to the graveyard with him, and then there's a bunch of zombies there, and he's like, hey, you gotta fight him. She's like, what? Of course, I got great instincts. I can't believe it. I have awesome instincts. And she goes from this girl who doesn't know that she can do anything to this cool chick. She can fight everything. She's destined to be a vampire hunter. Of course, she's like, I don't know if I should be a vampire hunter. And there's a bunch of vampires trying to hunt her friends and her boyfriend. She's like, oh no! No, I gotta save him. I gotta kill the vampires. And there's drama. Drama being her cheerleading squad be like, hey, you're not nearby. And she's like, I'm busy. I'm busy with hunting vampires. Well, she doesn't say the vampire part. She's like, I'm busy with life. And these folks be like, oh, you're sleeping with that old man? That's gross. You're a bad person. And then you got the basketball captain guy. He's like, oh, I'm gonna go to the dance without you. Oh no, we broke up, but I broke up on your voicemail. Haha, what a coward. He can't even break up properly. How hilarious. But also what's really fun is that Buffy is encountering this guy who's there to help with the vampire slayering, and they have some sort of connection and they hit it off. And that's pretty much the movie. There is a lot of action. There is a lot of vampire slaying. But ultimately, it's alright. I mean, if you like 90s, 2000s style high school dramas stuff, if you like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, then yeah, you should watch this. But it's just, I feel like it's your standard teen flick until you have the vampire stuff. And I think the vampire stuff is really cool. But the teen stuff, I get it. I get the teen stuff. I don't relate to it though, because I was never in cheerleading. I was never popular. I never dated. It was just a unrelatable experience. I don't share my experiences with Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Not even the vampire part. I'm talking about the high school living part. I didn't have any of that. I have band class. It's very fun. It's a fun time. I enjoy Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It was a fun watch. I've heard so many people be like, you gotta watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Well, I did it. I watched it, and it was alright. Does it hold up? Maybe. I don't know. Watch it back. See what you think of it. I personally think it's pretty fun. It's a fun time. If you haven't watched it before, I do think it's worth the watch. But I definitely would not watch it again. So, I've got to give this film... It's a 6.9 out of 10. Nice. If you like this review, watch another on the platform you like at $20 dinos, patreon.com/ASEPresents for one movie review for 1 month. If I haven't reviewed on the channel, there's a chance I haven't seen it all. Get them Patreon requests on patreon.com/ASEPresents. Also support the daily grindiness by going to autisticboobs.com so I can go here. And until next time, in Salad Sauce, I'll see you later, my sour croutons and bacon bits. Woohoo! Maybe I can slay some vampires. That'd be pretty cool. I want to slay some vampires. I like Buffy's accent. I kind of started doing an accent sometime during that review.